Hey guys, I'm Steve Caniglia with the North&Co and the Caniglia Group. We're here today for the October market update video, and Erik's going to start off by sharing some market statistics with you.
Thanks, Steve. Erik Jensen, Caniglia Group. As everyone has heard about in the news and reading in the newspaper, the housing market in Maricopa County continues to remain strong. Inventory is at an all-time low and demand is still growing. So a couple statistics for you. In October, Maricopa County recorded a total of 11,303 sales. That number's up 17% from October of 2019. Because of the lack of inventory, we're actually seeing an increase in the new home closings. That's the only new inventory that we can get, which we've touched on in the past. Total number of new homes sold last month was 1,740. That's a 20% increase from October of 2019. Median sales price was up at $342,000, which is a 16% increase from October of 2019. The really big surprise this year is that luxury sales of over 2 million are continuing at an extraordinary pace. In October of 2020, there were 101 homes that were priced over 2 million that closed in the greater Phoenix area. In comparison, in 2019, there was only a total of 445 homes over 2 million. So far in 2020, there have been 627 homes that have closed over $2 million. November is looking like it's going to continue that trend with 25 closings over $2 million just in the first 5 working days of the month. Specifically here in North Central, we're seeing gigantic numbers. We in fact have 2 homes that are currently in pending status that are listed at over $3 million, one of which received multiple offers. Steve, what are you seeing as far as the market? Is it going to continue at this pace? Are you seeing any signs that it might fall apart? What's going on?
We feel good about Arizona, but one thing we are keeping an eye on are the people that are delinquent on their mortgages, both nationwide and in Arizona. So one thing that we looked at recently was, per the financial institution Black Knight Mortgage Monitor, their September data, nationwide, the number of seriously delinquent mortgages, those that are 90 plus days overdue, fell by 43,000. This is the first fall since the start of the pandemic. There are 2.3 million homeowners that are seriously delinquent but not currently in foreclosure. Home equity is at a record high, and 45 million homeowners have positive equity in their homes. This is the largest number in history. Of the borrowers that are in forbearance, just 9% have less than 10% equity in their homes. This obviously offers both the borrowers and the lenders multiple options in lieu of foreclosing. So what does all this mean? The housing market nationwide is holding up well, although unemployment and job loss are still a major concern. Homeowners have options to avoid foreclosure, which is good, something that wasn't available during the recession. We will obviously continue to monitor this, but all signs point to the foreclosure numbers remaining very low, especially here in Arizona.
Well, we really appreciate all the feedback and questions that have been sent in and encourage you to keep them coming. It's a lot of fun for Steve and I to be able to sit here and answer some of those questions for you. One of the more recent questions that we received was regarding sewers here, specifically in North Central. I know it's kind of a weird topic to talk about, but it is very important and can be extremely costly. So Steve, what are you seeing out there?
One thing that we see a lot are the old cast iron sewer lines, and then also the Orangeburg that was used in the 70s for a few years on the exterior of the home, so not under the home. We do run into that a lot, where buyers will have the sewer lines scoped, and then we find out that the cast iron is cracked or collapsed, or the Orangeburg is collapsed. So that is something to definitely be aware of as a seller. You might want to have the line scoped prior to putting your house on the market possibly, or just be prepared that you might run into an issue there where you might have to give a credit or repair some plumbing lines. And then on the buyer side, of course, you definitely, no matter how old the house is, you want to get those lines scoped, because you just never know. We've even had brand new construction homes where there's issues with the way that they've installed the lines.
And one last thing, the City of Phoenix does have a sewer line insurance policy. You get the letters in the mail They look super fishy. I know, I've explored it myself. It is a really good, legitimate insurance policy. And if you have questions on that, let us know, because we've used that a lot with our clients. So, well, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we look forward to catching back up in December.
Happy holidays, you guys. Thank you.